You won't believe how coyote populations vary across the US. Some states are teeming with them, while others are practically coyote-free. Start with a startling statistic about coyote populations in the US that highlights their surprising growth and adaptability. Hey there, wildlife enthusiasts. Ever wondered just how widespread coyotes are in the United States? Well, you're in for a treat, because today, we're tracking coyote populations across every US state. From the wild deserts of Arizona to the bustling cities of New York, these clever canines have made their presence known in all corners of the country. First, let's talk about how coyotes have become one of the most adaptable animals in North America. Originally native to the plains and deserts of the western US, coyotes have since expanded their range to all 50 states, including Hawaii, where they were introduced. Over the past century, coyotes have learned to thrive in nearly every environment, from rural farmlands to city streets. This adaptability is why their populations have continued to rise, even in states where predators like wolves have struggled. All right, now let's break it down by state. Some states have booming coyote populations, while others are just starting to see an increase. First up, we have the western states, where coyotes have long been part of the landscape. California has one of the largest coyote populations, and they're not just in the wilderness. Cities like Los Angeles have seen an explosion in urban coyote sightings. Arizona, Nevada, and New Mexico are also coyote hotspots, with these animals thriving in deserts and mountains alike. But what about the Midwest? States like Kansas, Nebraska, and Texas are also home to massive coyote populations, thanks to wide open spaces and abundant prey. Now let's move east. You might be surprised to learn that states like New York, Massachusetts, and even Florida are seeing growing coyote populations. In states like Pennsylvania and New York, coyotes have adapted to life in the forests and even suburban neighborhoods. They're skilled hunters, but they're also scavengers, making them perfectly suited for life near human populations. Not every state has a massive coyote population, though. In places like Alaska, coyote numbers are relatively low due to competition with larger predators like wolves. However, even there, coyotes have found their niche. And in Hawaii, coyotes aren't native, but they were introduced, and now a small population exists. It's one of the few places where coyotes had to be brought in rather than expanding naturally. Coyotes play a significant role in the ecosystems they inhabit. As predators, they help control populations of small mammals like rodents, which is actually beneficial to farmers and gardeners. But they're also opportunistic hunters, sometimes preying on livestock, which makes them a controversial figure in some areas. Coyotes are also known for their ability to adapt to human environments. In cities, they'll eat almost anything: trash, pets, and even fruit from people's gardens. So how are we keeping track of all these coyotes? Wildlife agencies across the country are using a combination of camera traps, citizen reports, and tracking collars to monitor their movements and populations. In some areas, researchers are even using DNA analysis to track coyote genetics and learn how these populations are spreading. This kind of monitoring is essential for understanding how coyotes are impacting local ecosystems and how best to manage their populations. Whether you see them as a nuisance or a crucial part of the ecosystem, there's no denying that coyotes are here to stay. Their ability to thrive in both the wild and in urban areas has cemented their place in every US state. What's your experience with coyotes in your area? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more amazing wildlife content. See you next time.